guys, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. Thank y'all so much for dropping in. I have been busy working on this Edith Holden inspired junk journal. This is not commissioned, but it is specific to a dear friend of mine. I made it just for her. Her birthday is in December, and I just wanted to give her a little something. So let's get into it. As you can see here, I guess you can't really see, but I did make this. The base of this is a green hanging file folder. Okay, that's what the substrate is for this. Took the December kind of specific pages out of the Edith Holden and built the book around that. These are some trims. I'm trying to think. This is a Hobby Lobby trim. This is a Hobby Lobby trim. This is the other side of a pocket. You'll see that in a minute. And this is a Hobby Lobby trim. So this pocket, as you can see, again, that's the bottom. I'll let the bottom of the pocket hang out. This pocket was a runner that came in Happy Mail. And this is actually just, you'll see the majority of pages like this, these images came out of a very large coffee table book that I had bought over a year ago now. Just a little vintage card. Recently found at a thrift store. Yeah, loved it. Loved them. This coffee dyed paper. This is the Edith Holden, again, specific to that December section of Edith Holden's book. And then this is, again, some more of those images out of that big coffee table book. And I just decorated up, blinged out a little paper clip for that. Yeah. Oh, and here is a little, I just had some little scraps and a little button. So just wanted some little interest on the side of the pages. This is wallpaper. I can't say that it's vintage. It was gifted to me in a Happy Mail, but I'm glad to be using that. I've been hoarding that for a little while now. This is a card, but it's one of those cards that fold completely out. Found these at a thrift store. These are some vintage floral images. Okay, this is some Pioneer Woman ribbon that I had gotten a while back now at Walmart. And then a recipe card that I just had some little crocheted pieces and just a little card there that I put a die cut, glued a die cut to. This is a little paper clip with some junk journal jewelry. And again, this is a vintage image that came out of a vintage book that I thrifted. Do I have it? Let me show it to you. It's really a cool book. I've had this for a long time, but if you see this book, it is worth its weight in gold. I've taken most of the color images out of it, but it is a lovely book. I absolutely love this book. I've been used a lot of images for this book out of that one. The Green Woodpecker, if you'll know Edith Holden, this does come out of the Edith Holden book. Here's just a little junk journal jewelry for the side of the page. This trim came from Hobby Lobby. That came from Hobby Lobby. The paper came from Hobby Lobby. This cardstock. Sorry, scrapbook paper came from Hobby Lobby. This is another image that I cut, just a TV card. Made my own version of the TV card. Some poppy ribbon. This came from a thrift store. I have been hoarding that. I don't even know if I ever shared it in a thrift haul, to be honest with you. I've never seen any like it. Now, I'm sure it's out there, but I've just never seen it. This is out of this Complete Roses book. Complete Book of Roses. Some Dollar Tree stickers. And this, again, is out of that large coffee table book. Just, I found this months ago as part of a stationery set. And I just thought it was, just kind of cool. This, recently, one of my quilter friends made a bunch of these, and I kept this one, and I gifted the others that she gave me to another friend. Here is a triple pocket, and I took some beautiful little pieces of stationery with some little die cuts and just stuck them in the pockets. Little vintage sheet of notebook paper, and then this is part of the scrapbook paper that I've used throughout the journal here. Oh, and then I just had this. This is Dollar Tree, those specialty packs of paper, and then just a little die cut. Then this lace here, that was one long piece, so I cut it down, made pockets because I didn't want to, I wanted people to see the image. I love the image in this. This is the signature, the center of the signature. And then I made these little scrappy notebooks out of, these are postcards, and then just some letterhead, some stationery. Put that together, and then these are, of course, Edith Holden images. This is vintage sheet, and then just did a little collage on the back. Here's the same concept. This is the postcard with the same scrappy stationery, and then another Edith Holden. That is vintage sheet, and more collage on the back. Just a little paper sack, but it was, decorated. And then this, just collaged that with December, and then a little wax seal and reading list. My friend is an avid reader, so I thought I'd give her a couple of those. Love the little red rain boots. My friend loves flowers, too. She loves flowers and reading. I couldn't tell you where I got this from. I cannot remember. I have had this forever. Forever. This is out of that Rose book also. I did make the ruffles. I love to make fabric ruffles. This is my attempt at a hidden paper clip, and I put a little bling on it. So that's my attempt at it with some collage. Got these in Happy Mail, these little cameos or profiles. This is a big belly band, and I made it big because I wanted to use this little crocheted piece on it, and so I cut it intentionally big like that, and it worked out because I made some of these envelopes. I had done this in a ready set stash. I did a mass make of envelopes, and this one, loved it, and I just included a piece of vintage French book page, and then several, what do you call these? Oh, I lost my word. Project Life cards. Project Life cards. And then this was out of a vintage children's reader, and this was just about the library. So I thought, well, that would be cute. So just a little hidden surprise. This is some vintage. I got this from Nancy at Wishes and Weeds out of her Etsy shop. It was vintage. Forget the name of the book, but it was beautiful. I loved it, so I purchased that from her. Some more Project Life cards, and this is a little tuck from that same coffee table book. I just cut it down because of the image. It was beautiful. Now, this I recently found some vintage Nancy Drew books. And since my friend has been an avid reader for many, many years, I'm figuring she's read some Nancy Drews back in the day. This is The Clue in the Old Stagecoach. So these are just the lead pages out of that book, and then the copyright. Just wanted to include all that. Just thought that'd be interesting to write on or put pictures on. Or this wallpaper really is beautiful. I'm glad I got to use that. I made another little notebook. So she's got 3, I think. I think that's all that I put in here. But just a collage on the front with a little ruffle, and then just some pieces of scrap paper that were laying on the desk. And I said, let me just throw them together and make a little notebook for her. Yeah. Again, the Edith Holden page here. Oh, and then the little blinged out paper clip. Some washi. I've gotten some washi thrifting recently. And then this is a flip out. Some room to actually journal. My page ruffle. The song Thrush from Edith Holden. And I recently, someone I work with gave me like a ton of scrapbook paper. And not only that, but the actual carrying case and everything. It was amazing. It was absolutely an amazing gift. It was extremely generous. She said she's done with scrapbooking, and I was just like in shock. But this paper, I wish you could feel it. And actually, it's a copper color. It's just beautiful, beautiful. I had this little piece of scrap ruffle and burlap on my desk, so I just threw those on there. Just did a little collage on a guest check. This is a Project Life card, and then another Edith Holden card with another piece of vintage sheet and another collage on the back. This was some several months back at Hobby Lobby when they were clearancing out a bunch of ribbon and trims. That is part of that, was part of that. And then this is just out of one of my plant books, vintage plant books that I have, that I want to do a actual plant journal. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. This is vintage fabric. This was Happy Mail. And then this is a trim that I let hang off the bottom. Beautiful wallpaper. Just did another little ruffle there. Love this page. I think this is some Temu paper that I recently got. Just a little collage out of that Roses book again, and this one also. And then did just a little cluster. This was a scrap on my desk, and I said, let me get it off my desk. And then this was just a beautiful image, and used these buttons, had gotten these buttons on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I'll zoom in so you can see those. The signatures, both signatures have the same gold, little gold beads, and then those creamy colored flowers. Yeah. I've recently gotten these craft cardstock postcards from Temu, and then a little junk journal jewelry. This is, I never remember the name of this stationery, but I'm sure you've seen it. Everybody drools over it. I happen to get mine at a yard sale, believe it or not. That is some vintage current cards. Loved them. Oh, and this lady's name was on this. That's from that Roses book. And I just thought that was fun. And then just another, not hidden paper clip, but just not even altered paper clip. Just, I don't even know what you would call that, but it works. And I thought it was cute. Little Dollar Tree sticker. Little die cut. Then that's some more of that trim, clearance trim from Hobby Lobby. Did this one a little different here. I got one of those teardrop-shaped paper clips holding it. But I had stamped these pieces of fabric like almost a year ago, and I forgot about them. They were tucked away in a little container, and I ran across them, and I said, oh, I'm going to use those. So that's how I decided to use them. I thought it was, just thought it was a little different touch. And then here, I had made these envelopes in a Ready Set Stash recently. And then I tucked in it, I cut down a paint swatch, and then that's a little die cut. Just threw that in there. This, I've been hoarding this for so long because they're so large, I didn't know what to use them in. But they're perfect journaling cards. I got them ages and ages and ages ago at Hobby Lobby, again, on clearance. So, and then a little junk journal jewelry. Little tuck spot of a die cut, and Edith Holden book page, but made it into a tag with a little collage, and again some more of that stamped cotton. I have a whole container full of those. I sat and I remember when I did it, I forgot, I just put it away and never used it again. Big journaling card from the Roses book. And then the back is kind of an upholstery sample that I had gotten a long, long time ago. So anyway, that is my version or my take on an Edith Holden inspired junk journal. Thank you guys so much for coming along. Let me know what you think in the comments, please. Remember what I always say, guys. I do hope whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I had creating this Edith Holden inspired junk journal. Thanks, guys, and we'll chat soon. Bye.